bitch is ugly. That scene was so iconic though. At first you think she's this hot, sexy girl. And even Jack feels that way first. And as they start touching each other, she starts laughing and you see her mouldy. Ugh. Is she in? Danny, turn around and go to sleep. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Have a shower, you whore.
Grandma, she taught me a trick. Gave me a present. I want you to know this box, inside and out. Don't just look at it, touch it. Stick your nose inside and see if there's a smell.
It smells weed in it.
So next time that bitch comes around,
Put it in the
you'll
box.
be ready.
I'm liking the people who they've used to cast these legacy characters.
Daddy!
She sounded just like Wendy from the first movie then. Missing child, Violet. Ah, it takes place same year. Fuck her up, Danny boy. Look how confident he is, man. Reminds me of like the end of the first Nightmare on Elm Street when Nancy's like, "I'm not afraid of you, man. I don't care." And then he becomes powerless. Time jump, and there is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. That is a Obi-Wan beard at best. Look at that Obi-Wan beard. That's like episode 3 Obi-Wan. He's for the worst. Come on, man. Nice.
Hey, you're gonna take.
That dude means business when he's drunk. He has some jack in him when he's drunk. I dare you take that money now. Do the right thing. That dick.
You're prettier than your picture.
And you're older than yours.
Ha! Come back. Boom.
Staying here.
She looks like she's in her 20s. He looks like he's in his 50s. Or 40s.
Sleep.
Yeah, it's pretty bad timing. When were you, say, 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
Ah, she's stealing his money.
I want you to remember that time you got bit by a snake. A snake in a white blouse whose face is a plank.
Oh, she dealt with him, didn't she?
Well, hi there.
She's done that 2 times now.
Let me go.
Hi there. God damn it, Daniel. Why did you steal that money? I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. This is how Obi-Wan felt when he couldn't save the children. Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we gonna do? Okay, strike 2 when you're out. Okay, the piano shit and now this. Bless her, she thinks it's normal.
How old are you, darling?
15.
15? You're 15?
What, years from now, you're still 15. 100, maybe 17. Eat well.
How?
Stay young. Live long.
I like that idea, to be honest with you.
So,
But I don't want to
you and
kill
your
kids.
Not my friend. The true knot, dear.
The true knot. So they
The true knot.
they are a lot
What's
older than they
tied
look.
can never be untied.
What an interesting concept. So these true knot people can live longer by killing or these magical mystical people. The people who shine and see things. People like Dick, people like Danny, people like Abra, I guess, like that innocent little girl who just had a birthday. And obviously Violet. Rest in peace, Violet.
Payable up front. Billy paid you first too. Rests on you. No pets, no parties, no noise. So you see it every morning when you wake. You sure you want to vouch for this pup?
Pretty sure.
It's your ass, Billy.
This Billy guy is a really nice guy. He doesn't even know this dude,
I'll
and
be
he's
downstairs, grab
giving him a
fork,
place,
anything.
pretty much. He paid for the first 2
Find
weeks
me
in
tomorrow,
terms of rent,
Talk about some work.
and offered him some work too.
Why
What
are
a
you doing
nice
this?
guy.
This one's special.
Was it like
Her
special
name's
coffee?
Violet. There's not much of her left.
Violet, the
And
girl
she
they killed. That's me when I realised school's tomorrow. Who the... What? What have I told you, Dan? Do not fuck dead people. That's weird. I would hate to be the guy who shines, or girl who shines. You see some messed up stuff.
My ass.
Exactly.
Intuition, I suppose. Like a feeling in my gut, maybe.
Wait a minute, that's the same room from The
Lucky
Shining when Jack's getting
What do you
interviewed.
want to do here?
It's actually shot the same way.
What do you mean?
Everything's the same.
Here in Frasier. Why are
What
you
the
here?
fuck?
The dying people bother you?
No. We're all dying. The world is one big hospice with fresh air.
Duh. Ah, the song that was in The Shining 2 when he's in that bathroom with Darby Grady. That was the most uncomfortable scene I've ever watched in my entire life. Because you know it's him who killed his 2 daughters. And Jack's like, hi. Kill another kid, are they? Why are you walking all by yourself? For fuck's sake, where's your parents, man? At least have a bike.
It's okay. We're friends. You want to hop in? I'll take you right home.
You can take me right home.
You trust me.
Ah, she's using that
I
ability.
trust you.
Poor kid. I would... God damn it.
Are you gonna hurt me?
You're supposed to say no.
Pain purifies steam. Fear too, so you understand.
Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Shit on it.
I don't study.
I don't play. Hand off to 11 and she's gonna kill me if I don't.
That's a cool ability, man.
My hair? She changed my hair. The freak is staring at me again. What is she staring at? Freak.
Like, out of my nosy personality, because of my nosy personality, I would love to have that ability when I'm in a classroom or when I'm just outside socializing, knowing what other people are thinking. Especially in exams. You can see what they're thinking, you know the answers. That's why it's dangerous that people like me have this ability.
Well, hi there.
Hi there.
Get out! Get out! Get out of my head! Get out!
is powerful, isn't she? She sent her flying.
Hi.
Yeah, it has that part of the soundtrack. Yeah.
Billy.
It's not gonna look good though. Him meeting up with a little teenager. It's not a great image for a
You can hear me.
14-year-old.
Grown man sitting with a teenage girl on a park bench.
Yeah.
I'm Aber Stone, and if anyone asks, you're my uncle, Uncle Dan. And Gary the Chunk. I think that was his name. For a while, before they killed him, he was wearing it.
Danny, you have to help.
Don't chase these people. Don't aggravate them. Whatever you do, don't attract their attention. Don't shine. Find something. Anything.
Come on, Danny.
Great party, isn't it? Shit, he didn't grin on his face till I pulled out a box for him. That grin went fast. It never occurred to me to ask you back then, what happens to them in those boxes? Do they die in there?
Do you care?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I missed you.
Has it been a long time? Pain. And they've noticed that little girl. They might kill her.
You have to help, Daniel.
Might turn her. Or might keep her till she's all used up, and that'd be worst of all. You can't let them.
Come on, Danny.
Why me?
What do you mean?
Because she found you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she showed up. Hell, Doc, why me? You just walked on into my kitchen one day, and I'm still on the hook.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Get her what she asked for.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck? This is just weird. Now she's fucking Clark Kent. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of out of this movie right now. I don't know what they're doing. This is a bit too, like, far-fetched, weird now.
Hi there.
Stop saying that. Hi there. It's really, really annoying.
He said you'd come back. And you did.
Good.
Watched empires rise and fall. Cheered the gladiators in Rome. Sailed across oceans to new worlds.
He's had a very...
Fed on kings and princes and popes.
Jesus.
There were myths of
Old bastard.
I need your help. The first thing I need is for you to listen to a story and try harder than you've ever tried to believe in me.
Good luck with that. If he believes you, man, he is the dawn of this movie.
That's a sign. Pull around back,
She says to pull her on back.
and I'll tell you when to stop.
She'll tell us when to stop.
Poor Billy's like, what the fuck?
I gotta tell you,
You solved. Yeah. Poor Billy.
I told him.
That's not the same. Kick your ass before I call the police, huh? No, Abra. Now don't you...
The fuck?
parlor tricks, just fucking parlor tricks.
Nice. Danny, Billy, my man. You guys should be in different spots. Not all together. Nice. You get what you fucking deserve, my friends. Fuck you all in your true knot fucking orgy. Billy!
Fucking men.
Attaboy, Billy. I fucking love you, Billy. I fucking love you, man.
Stay back, Billy.
Kill yourself.
No! Billy!
What a fucking skank. You evil skank. Has he killed him? God's sake. Billy and that dude, both dead. Gods. I dropped the lid again.
I feel hungover.
Told you it's good shit.
Haven't felt hungover in years, and you know I don't miss it. Not even a little. Nice, huh? Staying off the major roads. Smart. Crownville, New York. I'm the guy that killed your friends.
How does that feel?
It's nice to meet you.
Of course you wouldn't wear your seatbelt.
Daddy wins, bitches.
Are you okay? Where are you?
I love you.
That's all you could really
When we're
say,
safe,
to be
you'll call her
honest.
and tell her where to find us.
I will.
Okay.
That poor lady lost her husband. She has no idea where her child is. Ah, chapter 6. What was forgotten? This is the same as the intro. Yeah, it's shot the same as was in the intro in The Shining. Dude, I want to watch The Shining so bad. I haven't seen that in a long time. I absolutely love it though. Do you guys want me to watch that movie? Do a video on it? We just rewatching it. Will be a reaction, will be like a commentary. So they're gonna have the final battle in the Overlook Hotel. Here it is. The Overlook Hotel. In the documentary, they say the hotel is a structure, and as a structure, it doesn't make a lot of sense, and it was done on purpose by Kubrick.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah. That's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot. Nice little recreation that bit was.
I was. Most of the time.
This Lloyd.
On the house.
This was your brand. Jack Daniels. I used to see the bottles in our home. Our real home before all this. I smelled one once. It smelled like something on fire, which I suppose it was.
I'm afraid you've confused me with someone else. It's Lloyd.
That's
I
Jack.
apologize, Mr. Torrance.
That's the hair and
I
everything.
don't know where everyone is, but
That's Jack. Little pigs. Little pigs.
to take the sting out of those days of the mouths eating and eating and eating everything he makes, everything he has, and have family, a wife, a kid. Those those mouths eat time. They eat your days on Earth. So tell me, pup, are you gonna take your medicine?
I'm not.
Oh, look at that. I'm sorry. Clumsy old me, Mr. Torrance. Forgive me. Let's get you cleaned up. Management is concerned.
Concerned?
It's horrible what she's done to you. Pulled you
Just
into
like Grady.
Why should you pay her tab, dog? And for what? For this little girl who started all this trouble.
That was pretty cool. Obviously it's not John Nicholson, but it didn't ruin it for me. I like how he did the hair too, the hair and how he was talking. I like that. That's me on my period. It's a trap. It's a trap. You should have listened to Animal Akbar.
I think the only difference between you and me is time.
And legs if you carry on. Oh. Papa in the box.
You're just the bait.
Nice try.
How the hell did we miss you? You and I should have met years ago.
Yeah.
Danny? That's your name, isn't it? Well, something happens to the steam when you rubes get older. It gets polluted. Dirty.
With alcohol.
Handsome. Where have you been hiding?
Now Rose is Jack and Danny
I can
is
make you an
Wendy.
offer. Pity. So are we doing this or not?
That was easy. She fucked you up, man.
Oh, sweetie.
Danny boy!
Oh, so much terror. All your life, huh?
They're not special. They're starving.
Oh shit. There's all the ghosts. Where's the one with the costume? Nice face.
Play with us forever and ever and ever.
What the fuck? You had to pick that one. Oh shit. You're gonna see more saggy tits again.
I can't hold her off for much longer. I need to run.
No.
You're gonna die
Not going
here.
anywhere without you.
I have to close the door behind us, right?
Goes down the hotel.
She was right when she said she wasn't the last one.
The world's a hungry place. A dark place.
That's what Dick said.
Shine on, Aberstone. You shine on.
We go on. After. We go on. And he's okay. So's Daddy.
What about Will? What about Will? Come on, Will. Deal with that skank, Abra. Do some abracadabra on her. Mike Flanagan, that was his name. Screenplay by Mike Flanagan. He did the TV show Haunting of Hill House, and that was Doctor Sleep. And it was a long movie. It was 3 hours long. It was a very long movie, but it was a good sequel to The Shining. It had big shoes to fill, and it had high expectations because it had to be a good sequel not only to the original Stanley Kubrick version of The Shining, but it had to be a good adaptation to Stephen King's Doctor Sleep. So it had big shoes to fill, and it was pretty good. Obviously because of nostalgia and because of loving the Stanley Kubrick movies so much, obviously I prefer that over this. But I feel like Ewan McGregor is a great choice to portray Danny Torrance. Obviously, he's a very flawed character, especially in this movie. He has traits of his dad, of the alcohol problems, and he steals money from a single mother. He's not perfect by any means, but obviously he gets back on his feet. He meets some people like Billy. He's sober, and ultimately he becomes the Dick of this movie. Like Dick was to him in The Shining, he is to Abra in this movie. So it's a nice coming full circle, and like what Dick says to him, you have to pay the debt. And not only does he get rid of the Overlook Hotel, he gets rid of the True Knot cult, whatever it is. But obviously, it's them saying at the end, though, even though we got rid of the True Knot, there is more people like them. And it's about, basically, it's going to carry on that way. It's just how it is. And it had an uplifting ending, unlike the Shining movie ending. It ends with Abra, embracing who she is, embracing how she shines, and her putting that saggy bitch in the box. So compared to the Shining movie, where the ending was like, this is like, So if there's any negatives, it was a bit too long in my opinion. I feel like it dragged at times. It did. And I like the recreation of the scenes with Jack Nicholson's character of Jack Torrance, Wendy, and little Danny, and you got Brady at times. You got, I like those recreations, and they didn't distract me too much, even though I clearly knew they were different actors, because you couldn't use Jack Nicholson. He's too old now. You have to de-age him, and that's I think that's too much of a hassle, to be honest with you. And the guys they used, it was fine. And obviously, the scene between him and Lloyd, aka Jack, it was good. It was like paying respects, and it was like a homage to the first movie. It was like, hey, there we go. There's a little pie from the first movie. And we get to see how their relationship goes, 40 years, pretty much nearly 40 years later, with Danny being a full-grown man now. And yeah, and the True Knot story, I didn't mind it. It was okay. It wasn't... Obviously, my main interest was the character of Danny, but as opposing, as the antagonists, they were, they had the purpose, and they weren't bad. And the Rose to Heart, yeah, she was a good villain. She had her own personality. She wasn't one note like I have to. She had a personality. She seems like she wants. She has her own aspirations. She wants to live long. Live a long, prosperous life. And there's one sequence when that old man, the grandfather, I forgot his name. He's been around for such a long time through kings and wars and empires, and it's a very interesting concept about how these people can live longer through the steam of the people who shine. It's a very interesting concept. I like it. And there were some sequences, for example, when she's going through Earth and looking for Abra, that kind of, because look at it this way, The Shining, the movie, the reason why I loved The Shining movie so much is because it was like a psychological, grounded. It was, it wasn't this. The Shining part was a part of it, but it was about like a psychological horror ghost story in a haunted house, but it's in a hotel, and it was a slow burn, suspenseful, creepy. This wasn't really like that, but it is a sequel to it. But it didn't have to be the exact same to The Shining, because it's a different story and it's 40 years later. So it's not a criticism, but it's about different taste. And for me, I like that slow burn, psychological, building up towards this big scare, and obviously that movie's a classic and it'll live on for a very long time. But for example, using these legacy characters of Jack Torrance, using Wendy, and using Danny Torrance, they were respectable. They were paying good respect to the first movie. They didn't do a too much of dark fate. They didn't do anything like that. It's like a passing of the torch to Abra, and I doubt there'll be a sequel. There's no point. There's no need to. It's done. The story's done, and Danny goes out with the Overlook Hotel. Everything is done. I don't think there's no one's interested in the sequel either. It's done. I think it's done, and I'm happy with it. And it was a good sequel. I enjoyed it. A bit too long, but it was a good continuation of the story with Danny Torrance. But yeah, that's my opinion on this movie. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.